Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is Season 10, Episode 6 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We are playing House Stark with the Tully Cavaliers. We're faring quite well. Versus House Baratheon with the Highgarden Pikemen. We've got Renly leading up Baratheon and Highgarden Pikemen holding the line against House Stark. We had a good last round. The Stark Outriders were actually beaten back by the Baratheon Stag Knights, and although our pikemen are holding up, they've not quite been able to dent the Tully Cavaliers. So we'll see if we can turn that around in this round. It's the last round, so this is the chance for everyone to score, make progress. Before we jump into round 6, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fam Press. You can check out the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. Check out the bookstore link in the description. You can go to the Pontos Fathom Press bookstore. This collects the 6 volumes of Moldenhauer and Balsamo's epic Lovecraftian exploration. We've also got our podcast books out there, including Volume 4, The Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol in Myth and Occult Traditions. We go deep dive into Tolkien, George R. Martin, Saturn in Alchemy, the Pendragon Bloodlines. We've also got the Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, getting behind what makes the Dune Saga so popular, and then finally Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign and King in Yellow. Go check those out. Helps to support the channel. You can also check out our Patreon for as little as $1. Stay across our gameplay in Tainted Grail we're doing this year. We're also got Joan of Arc, Eldritch Horror, A Song of Ice and Fire miniature painting. We're doing our miniature makeover series where we're repainting our miniatures. So go and check the channel out. Liking and subscribing is another great way to support us. Share this link. We're trying to grow our subscribers to over 1,000, and we're hot on the way to that. So thank you guys for your support. Now let's jump into round number 6. First of all, let me clear these activations out. And I think we'll start right out with Tully Cavaliers. Again, pounding at the Highgarden Pikemen. Tully Cavaliers. Against the pikemen. They've still got the 4, so that's going to give them 6 dice of attack, and we'll give them their counterattack here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1 pikeman is taken out here. We'll roll a panic test, a pass, and let's jump right into the reciprocating pikemen attack back to them. So pikemen will also attack. Because they are the pikemen phalanx, they still have 7 dice, even with just 2 rows. So let's go ahead and we also get +1 hit for each of the remaining rows if you charge. So it's 5, 4, 3. Okay, let's roll our counter here. It's 2. So that's going to do 2 damage. So finally, we've lost our first 1, 2. So 1 damage to that Cavalier, and we've lost our first of the Tully Cavaliers. Our first victim. Let's roll the panic test for those guys to see if the Tullys panic. Ooh, and there is panic. With 2, that's going to make a second Tully Cavalier. The horses must have gotten spooked. And now Tully Cavaliers unexpected, but it happens. The pikemen shaking the resolve of the attacking cavaliers. Let's switch it up and go to our Stark Sworn Swords versus Renly. Stark Sworn Swords. Let's see if they can do some damage to Renly's Renly's Stag Knights. We've also got a Stag's Resilience here. Stag's Resilience gives us +3 wound control. So we can do +3 to our wounds. So we're going to play this one as well. So we're going to roll that die and we get 3. So our Stag Knights have gotten up from being injured. They're returning to combat. Let's see what our Sworn Swords can do to even that out. It's going to be this versus this. So we got Sworn Swords. We got 1, 2 critical. That was a 6 there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay. Stag Knights totally getting smashed by Renly and company. Do Stag Knights have a defense to this? Sundering defenders suffer -1 to defense rolls. No. So let's have them roll their panic test. And 7 are fine. Okay, so we've got Outriders. It's looking pretty rough here. Let's have them. Let's go ahead and have those Stag Knights attack while they're in position. They have 1 row left, so Stag Knights are still able to roll a 4 attack. They get 5, and blocking is 1, so 4 of the Outriders. Sorry, 4 of the Stark Sworn Swords are chipped away at for a massive attack from the remaining Stag Knights. Let's roll the Stark Panic test. 5. And they need a 6. A 5th one runs from panic. So they are panicked as well. So let's go ahead and count that up. Put our activation here. So well played by the Stag Knights. Renly still holding in there. Let's switch it up finally to Robb Stark versus the Baratheon Sentinels. So Robb's Outriders versus the Sentinels. They have 2 rows, so it's 5. Not Outriders. Sorry, it's Sworn Swords. So they have 6. 6 versus our Stag Knights. Sorry, Sentinels. Sworn Swords with Robb Stark versus Baratheon Sentinels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 block. So that's 1. That's going to take 1 Sentinel out. And let's have them also recapitulate. They'll roll their panic test. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the last roll. 1, 2, 3. And they do no damage. So Both of those have gone. Let's do a free retreat by our Baratheons. They're going to be able to do the free retreat back. Roll this to see what it gets. 2 to 8. To 8 right here. Sorry, to 8 right here. They can pivot out like this. Let's see if we can pivot these guys in. So they're going to pivot and do their 5 in here. And they're going to lock into here. So we're going to get one more group into fighting these sentinels. This is our Baratheon wardens. They're going to come in. Fresh troop of Baratheon wardens. Defenders rolling -1 in defense saves. This is 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's give them theirs. So we've got 4 plus. Only the 2. And they are blocked by 2. So that activation is up also. And that's just about going to do it for the activations. Let's see here. We've got, from a points scoring system, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23. It's kind of tied. It's kind of tied with this. I think if we went point for point, they're going to be kind of tied. I'm going to call this one, I'm just going to call it a draw. I'm not going to kind of do the micro analysis of it, but I think it's pretty well matched. We've got a draw in our hands. I think we could restore attack. We can do 1 extra attack in this, but I think overall it's pretty much a draw. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. It was great to get the Tully Cavaliers and the Highgarden Pikemen out on the board. What did you guys think of these guys? Go check out the painting videos for these as well. We're also going to be working on some House Martell paint through for the starter set, getting House Martell on the tabletop. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.